Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Here we are. 2024. August 19th. 60-something days before an election. And we're here to bring you an important new music podcast. I'm your host, Cajun Brent.
Hey, Cajun Brent. I'm actually your co-host, Ikko Suave.
I thought that you were going with sweaters or something like that. Sweater puppies, right?
Sweater puppies.
Wasn't that?
It was definitely not sweater puppies.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, I'm the
shit.
third co-host, Tusky Jack,
AKA Glass Cannon.
aka Glass Cannon. What's up?
You're not going like Tusky puppies or something?
I mean,
Oh, Hush Puppies or Tusk Puppies?
Oh.
we can say both.
Ooh.
All of those.
Mm.
You know?
Ooh.
All those bad boys.
Plush
Ooh.
puppies. That's a good business idea.
Yeah, that's a good one, too.
I don't know what it would be for, but
Yeah.
That don't
yeah.
sound right. That sounds
plush
weird.
puppies?
Yeah.
No, that's fire. PP for short.
PP,
PP
dude.
for short.
Dude, you got the PPs on deck or what,
Yeah.
brother?
You got the PP. Is it short?
Pushing P.
Pushing PPs. Dude,
Uh,
anyways, it's been a long time,
Yeah,
guys.
well, for our listeners, it's been their only time because this
True.
has never existed before. So this is big.
It is.
We've talked about doing a music podcast since the inception of our births.
Quite some
But
time.
definitely the inception of our friendship.
I mean, we talk about music almost every single day.
We do.
Literally. We literally, our text consists of either memes or we just send songs to each other
Yeah.
and then we listen to it and then we're just like, yeah, this is sick.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah,
Songs and memes, you know?
literally.
That's a good podcast.
That is a
name.
good podcast. Songs and memes.
Is that the new name?
I don't know.
It might
I don't
be.
know. TBH or TBD, sorry, to be determined. But
Yeah.
What would TBH be?
to be honest,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
You
okay.
know that
TBD.
Yeah.
T-
No, but
yeah.
in that context, I was trying to figure out. Whatever I'm drinking right now, this beer out of your fridge is delicious.
dude. Yeah, I thought this was a fucking.
Don't shout them out. They're not
What?
a sponsor of this podcast.
This is how you get sponsorships. You got to build the brand.
All right,
bro.
cut that part out.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought this was like a cider or like a seltzer or some shit. But it's actually a beer. Cali Squeeze Peach Pomegranate
Cali Squeeze.
Fruit Wheat Ale. Yeah, that's what they called me in high school.
Ooh. When I was in middle school, I dated a Cali.
Okay, but is it spelled like
K?
CALI
It was-
or
it was
CALLIE?
It was KALLI, I believe.
Whoa. Okay. Okay.
We had a Callie in our high school, but I think it was a dude.
Was it? I thought it was a girl.
Callie Jake, remember? Callie Jake.
That's a guy. Yeah.
That's
you're
what I
right.
said,
Oh,
yeah.
That's
okay.
it, but that's why I was always
But that's
surprised
not his
when-
actual
Were you
name.
hanging out with dudes?
Not then, no. But that's why I was always surprised with Cali Uchis, because I thought Cali was a white girl name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but her name is based off of Gali means like home. In
Is
like,
that her real name?
Gali?
It
No,
is?
I don't think that's
Or-
her real name. No.
The
Like a
Cali
moniker?
Llama?
A what?
The Cali Llama?
Yeah, no. Her real name is something. It's gotta be. There's no way. I could look it up while you guys talk.
Yeah. Oh, dude, we need to get like a fourth dude who doesn't have a mic but just looks shit
Oh,
up
he just
for
looks
us.
shit up. Yeah,
That's
dude.
our goal.
That is the goal.
That's the only goal I have for this podcast.
Just to have a dude doing research. Like,
Yeah,
hey,
but-
can you look this up for me?
Hey, dude, thanks, guy. We're not paying. And then I'll be like, oh yeah, Cali. This is
We're gonna get to the point here where we're gonna
Her
have
name is
a
Carly Marina Loizia.
Carly.
Carly.
I like Carly as a name.
So it could be like a short abbreviation of her name for Cali.
Oh, I used to know a Carly who spelled her name like that.
But Cali and Nahua, which is
Nardwar?
what the Aztecs spoke, it means home. That's why California is named California because it's Cali. Means home.
Oh,
Yeah.
our fun fact of the day right
Guys,
here.
This is a podcast. You're going to learn a lot. And you're also going to hear a lot of misinformation. And that's okay.
Absolutely.
It's not on us. It's on you. It's on you to do your research.
Please research and
We're going to be
fact
talking
check
about
us.
music in this podcast.
We're going to be talking about music.
So music is already a very objective, very opinionated. Oh, sorry, a very opinionated subject.
Absolutely.
It's very
Wrong.
objective. Everything we say here is correct.
It's
Yes.
correct, exactly.
Yes.
So yeah, take it with a grain of salts.
I love that. This is great too because can I do a shameless plug?
Yeah, go
Shameless
ahead.
plug, dude.
Tusky Jack and I have an album coming out.
Fuck yeah.
Orange Fetish.
And so
We
This
have
is
a
like-
single out. Please go check it out.
Single out. The band is called Orange Fetish. Single's called Voodoo, but by the time you hear this, I don't know where your journey will be or where ours will be. There might be multiple songs out at that
Yeah,
point.
that's
Hey,
true.
like and
The point
subscribe.
is-
Link in bio.
Just listen, but I brought that up to say this is a timely podcast
Why's
because it's
that?
like we're talking about music, but it's almost like we're really building up for our album
Oh,
too.
for sure, that's true. Yeah, it's just like our podcast format of putting our album out.
Mm.
Yeah.
This is no. I'm.
By the
I'm
way,
super proud of you both for
Oh, thanks,
finally
dude.
Thank you,
releasing
man.
music. You
Yeah.
know,
Thank you,
so.
dude.
We've been working on
Cheers,
this album for a
cheers
very
to
long
that.
time.
Cheers to
Hey,
that.
dude.
You know.
My beer's gone.
Oh,
But
shit,
cheers.
you got a
cheers.
creamer.
Cheers to that.
Yeah.
We're creaming.
Yeah. Hey, can you give him a context on what a creamer means?
Yeah, dude.
For the
Because I
listeners?
come from the world. Well, you go you first.
Wait, what world do you come from?
I come from the world of the debate. When I hear the word creamer, I think, is she a squirter or a creamer?
Well,
I think everybody comes from that world.
that was my first initial
When you hear
thought too. When you're
creamers.
like, "Yeah, I'm having a creamer," and I'm like, "What?"
Yeah. So I was like, okay, well, like he clearly knows someone who's a creamer.
In
That's crazy.
a creamer in what? Where were you? Ireland? No, London.
No, so like in the UK,
UK.
at least
Yeah,
to
most
some
Irish
peop-
aren't creamers.
Some people, if you have a Guinness, because you know if you have a Guinness on tap, they're very foamy.
Ugh, love
So
it.
a lot of people,
Love it.
call them creamers. Like that's a good creamer. But with an English accent, it sounds way better than an American
Yeah,
accent.
yeah.
A creamer, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of
Like
like that.
oh, that's a fucking creamer.
A
Yeah,
creamer.
Yeah, something like that. You
Okay.
guys are doing a good job with this accent.
Thank you, mate.
That's
It's,
Australia.
it's,
You're in a whole different continent.
I
dude.
spent some time in Melbourne before I was in
they just
Newfoundland.
Now you went Boston. You went Boston. With
Can't
do they
anything.
like
this guy's international.
I can only do one accent. That's Alex Jones. I can't do anything else.
No, you got the Boston accent probably. You could do it.
But I don't know how to do it. It just happens. But sorry, go on. Creamers.
Yes.
Oh, so yeah, in the UK they call them creamers, and so I came back from a trip, and I started calling Guinness creamers. By the way, if you've never had a Guinness and you want to try it, get it on tap. Do not get bottled
Dude,
shit.
Yeah,
It's
no.
disgusting.
Guinness is meant to be draft.
Wait,
not
I wanna-
bottle.
I wanna curtail here for a second.
Okay.
So you came back after drinking creamers
Yeah,
in the UK, and you just
a
started.
lot of creamers.
You just started posting on your Instagram, and like posting random things that have nothing to do with Guinness, and you would just be like Creamer Nation, right?
Oh right.
Do you think that most people didn't? Because I didn't know. Stacy didn't know.
So what did you guys talk about? What do you guys think it was?
Well, we thought that he must be really invested in the. Because this has been a big topic on Twitter, squirter or creamer, and so that's what I thought you were talking about.
I see. If
And
you
I was
know
like,
the
this doesn't
context, yeah, I
seem
get it.
like a. It doesn't seem like something that Tusky Jack was super involved in the process of, but he was. It seemed. I thought it was bothering you.
I think
That's
you told me
hilarious.
like the first day or like while you're out there, you told me about it, and then I got the reference. But I mean, that's pretty sick
Yeah,
to be
dude,
honest.
If you don't cream, you're not doing it right.
You're not for the nation, bro.
If you're not creaming, you're not doing it right, dude.
If you ain't
If you're
cre-
gonna get a Guinness, you gotta make it cream. Let's just say that.
so like, do
know
they?
what I mean?
So like, do the people out in like UK
If you're getting a Guinness and if it's not creaming, it's not right.
creaming for the dreaming, dude?
It has to be creaming, dude.
So
You ain't dreaming big enough if you ain't creaming big enough.
yeah,
Exactly.
that's Creamer Nation right
That's
there.
Creamer Nation, dude. That's
so,
to a T. You can
so
write that down.
we're gonna get into everything here shortly, but for me, like my question here too is when they get a Guinness on draft out in the UK, and when they, that first sip,
Who's
like,
they? The
like
UK
the people
Ukanians?
who, yeah,
Okay.
is that what you call it?
Yeah, the Ukanians, yeah.
Oh, you crazy, bro?
No, that's what they're
Is
called.
it Ukanians?
Ukanians, yeah.
Okay, so do they like they get a creamer,
Not right.
right? And then the first sip, like beer feeling,
Right.
you smack your lips a little bit, and you kind of just
Yeah.
do they like just say to themselves like, that's a fucking good creamer, like.
Oh, probably to
Like
themselves, yeah.
to themselves,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I can see that.
Or like they just saw you with a beer and they're just like, oh, dude, you're gonna love this creamer.
And also, you.
Well, they go to the bartender like, cream me, mate.
Imagine, dude.
Yeah, no, that's hilarious.
Oh my
The
god!
creamy mate.
Imagine saying that here, like at a bar, right? And you like we all go to a bar and everyone just like, or you or
I'm
or
gonna do that at
Brent,
Cork and Torn, dude.
dude, just like, hey, can someone cream me? And they're like, what? And they're like, yeah, Guinness on tap. And like, oh, okay.
And that's what makes it great, man. Is that you could use like creaming in the context of the U.S. can be so many things.
Many things.
Creaming is more of a state of mind, is what I'm hearing.
It's a life. It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle.
Let's also not forget the iconic album by Cream called. What's it called?
Nation? I don't know. I'm just kidding.
I mean, they're just called Cream.
I've never actually sat down and listened to a Cream album. I just know their singles.
Yeah, the only album I listen to is the one, like Sunshine of My Love or whatever.
The Sunshine of My Creamer.
Yeah, Sunshine of My Creamer.
Although Eric Clapton, racist creamer,
Oh, really?
Yeah, man.
How so? What do you?
That's been the
he's
rumor.
Anti-black or what?
That's the rumor for years is that he was like.
Is it because Jimmy Page was, Jimi Hendrix was better than him?
There was some like movement in like the 70s or 80s or some shit. I don't know. People can Google this, but there was like allegedly, and a bunch of people at this show corroborated that he just like went on a rant, an anti-black rant, talking about like insert slurs out of the country.
This is totally because of Jimmy Hendrix. Yeah. He was like. Because you know how, like, he was known as, like, the god in England, right? And he said that when he saw Jimi Hendrix, he wanted to quit guitar.
Damn.
So it's stemming from that, I think.
Damn.
Okay, off topic, too. I know that you said Jimmy Page, but is it just me, or as he gets older, does he look more Asian?
Bro, he's always looked Asian to me, bro.
I've looked I've looked this up, and
he's not.
Yeah,
he's not.
He's like a Joseph Gordon-Levitt. You know how
he does look Asian.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt
is he not Asian?
Joseph Gordon-Levitt is not Asian.
Really? I would have pegged him like 20% Asian.
I mean, someone can fact check me, but when I
checked, do some DNA tests on these.
Yeah, that's what we should do. We should invite guests on and then prick them when they're not looking.
Yeah, fuck
like,
them.
Get like a rapid test so at the end of the episode we're like, hey, by the way, during this interview we got your biometrics and your DNA.
When I hug you, I pull the hair and I saw it.
Mr. Page, it looks like you're 30% Korean.
You're also 40% cream.
But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but the older he gets, the more Asian he looks.
Yeah, he's been looking Asian for a while. I feel
I'm like, damn, is that my dad?
Yeah,
he
looks very Asian. But you know what though? I will say that when he was young, he didn't. He did not
look Asian at all. But I like when he started.
But you know what it is, man? It's because it's like his. What is this part right here called? The brow ridge.
Like it's getting lower.
The brow ridge is really lower,
like sagging.
It looks like he's got like the Asian gaze.
Yeah, he looks like someone's like Asian like uncle
for sure.
Like right now, like just at a barbecue.
And he's also skinny, and he looks like he eats nigiri all day.
I mean, that's the life right there.
I mean, that's what I'm skinny and I eat nigiri all day.
You don't.
I eat a lot of nigiri, bro.
No, you don't.
Ikko, tell him.
Dude, the first time
come on, dude, you can't.
Well, he never ate sushi when at all until we started hanging out. Like
right.
what, 8-9 years ago.
Yeah.
And then
you can't say I need nigiri all the time when you don't.
Yeah, but no, this dude,
I do.
This dude is a garlic tuna and an albacore connoisseur.
Yeah, dude, this guy doesn't know we don't get sushi together because he's like, "Where's the creamer tuna?" They don't have that, all right? That's not what
super
sushi.
They do have creamer tuna, dude. It's called the Philadelphia roll, bro.
Oh.
It's got cream in it.
I was gonna say super white tuna, but it's not really creamy.
That's my nickname.
What's your nickname?
Super white tuna.
That's crazy, dude. Super white tuna creamin'? Creamin' super white tuna?
Depends on.
I'm not gonna lie though. We've been playing volleyball every Tuesdays as well, and we got the Bluetooth speakers going on and everything. But Brent just started coming to volleyball every Tuesdays, and his white side's really showing right now.
Yeah.
'Cause you've been balling it up, dude. We call you
honestly,
Cajun Brent out there.
It's been nice getting in touch with my white side. I feel like it's been a safe space for me to explore my Caucasian roots.
I know you were dying out there yesterday.
Are you guys sure that volleyball is a white sport?
I mean, it is. Well, it's like it doesn't. I don't know who started it, but it's definitely white now. It's like basketball.
I feel like it's more diverse now.
Would you consider basketball a white sport?
No.
But it's like white people created it.
Right. Same with football.
So it's like
soccer.
So it's like
I was like American football.
Soccer,
yeah, it's a white.
So that's what I mean. Like it doesn't matter who started it.
Why you gotta make this racial anyways? It doesn't matter.
Dude, because I'm super white tuna.
Damn,
No, but
that's
it's not about race though. It's about like you are enjoying a game and you love it and you're good at it.
I am good at it.
And you know what? It makes sense that you're the tuna because tunas are fast as hell.
Thank you.
And you be jumping, dude, like crazy. And tunas can jump like
Yeah.
crazy.
Honestly, I'll be honest. I feel like I have a very flexible body for my age. Like
Bro,
genuinely.
you're not that old.
Dude, I'm old. I'm old.
how old are you?
I just turned
34?
34.
Nice.
You're not that old, dude.
Dude, one more year I can run for president. That's how old I am.
If you were like,
Damn.
50,
But
if
you're
you
in your
were, like,
prime,
in your
dude, people-
50s, and you were like, hey, I'm pretty flexible for my age, and I'd be like, yeah. Then, like,
Hey,
yeah,
I think I'm turning. Me and Eduardo are turning 32, but sometimes like, damn, I feel old. But then I think if LeBron James can be in the Olympics at 40 and dunking on people,
Bro,
I could get out. I could get up. I could get up out
Tom
of
Brady
bed.
played in his 40s.
Yeah, he did, and he still looks great
Looks great.
till this day. Till this day.
To this day.
But anyways, so this podcast, obviously we're gonna keep on keeping on, but the whole spiel here is we are all gonna discuss a top 100 albums per person, right? We're gonna break it down. We're gonna try and break it down by 5 albums per person, so that's about 15 albums per podcast. Could be more, could be less, just depending on how things go.
And I'd imagine when we get closer to the bottom of our list, we might even do less per episode because
Yeah.
it'll be more important albums to us.
Yeah.
And then also, I'm sure when that list is done, hopefully we have millions upon millions of listeners, and then we'll just go to a new topic about music, and we'll dissect the fuck out of that. And you guys will.
You're not dreaming big enough, dude. I think you
No,
meant.
but-
I think you meant billions upon billions. Of
Billions. We'll have the entire world listening.
Yeah.
And we'll have a Patreon where they all pay us, and
Yep.
we will not contribute to solving world hunger or anything, but they will
Totalitarian,
all
let's
listen.
go.
They will all listen.
We're
to
trying to
this
get sponsorships
I watch-
from,
I watched V for Vendetta and I was inspired by the government, not the Vendetta.
Is that the one with Natalie Portman?
Yeah, where she shaves her V for
Yeah.
vagina.
Oh my
Yeah,
Oh
dude.
my God, dude.
That's the best
Oh
one.
my god.
It's a classic.
That's
Great movie.
yeah, great movie.
I'm totally joking, but nah.
No, dude. Hey, say what your heart feels.
Hey,
dude. Whatever makes you Creamer
say
Nation.
what you
say.
need to say.
So yeah, so we're gonna be doing the 100 to 95 albums, right?
Yes, so we're going to go from 100,
To 95.
99, 98, 97, and then so...
96, 95.
Yeah, so each week we're probably going to break it down, and then probably when we get to like... What do you think? Like, probably like top 40 is probably when...
So, we'll figure it out when we
when
get there.
shit's going to hit the
But
fan.
that being said, though, I do want to say that even though that these are our most bottom-ranked albums, they're still good albums.
Oh, in my
Yes.
You
opinion,
know what I mean?
to be in a top 100, you have some sort of classic to it.
For sure.
It's think of every album that's ever been put out.
That's what she said.
You made the top 100 of this podcast that you'll never hear. It's an
or will
honor.
they?
It's a big honor. Is what I'm saying.
It's a great honor.
It's
And also, I'm not gonna lie to you, some of the albums that I picked, I haven't really listened to them in a really long time, and I don't remember a lot of the songs.
I'm more so doing like the bottom half, like recently, recently as in like a couple years, like how it's like wow, this really was a game changer for me. And then I think like the top half is more like nostalgic purposes, or just the feels of the album back in that time frame when you're like 16 or like 21 type shit, but just to like recognize like
I'll
albums.
be honest. Mine's all over the place. So
Mine is too, but
Yeah, that's cool.
all
man.
decades.
So should we get started?
Let's.
We're
Yeah.
20
Let's get
minutes
started.
in. We haven't
yeah.
started.
Hey man, this is the first podcast, so we just got to get some
Yeah.
banter out the way,
We got to get some banter out of the way.
Yeah.
We got to
You gotta
get.
bant.
We got to get all the people who we'd be embarrassed to hear our picks. Make sure they don't listen. So we have 20 minutes of banter, so they don't want to listen.
Right,
Yeah,
And
yeah. They're gonna be like this
If you
album.
got-
Are you
you know,
kidding me?
Stay ready so you don't play ready.
If you guys want, I can go first.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
because
please.
I just kind of picked
How are we gonna do this? We got we say it and then we just kind of are gonna
We'll
go.
just
we
into-
just talk about
dissect it,
Alright,
you
dude.
know,
We'll
Yeah,
we'll
go.
look
We'll
it
take
up.
turns. Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
okay.
take turns. You know.
All right.
If we haven't heard of it, we haven't heard of it. You know, just.
We'll look it up though. Tusky Jack.
Okay, so my very first 100
Drum
will
roll.
be the album called Cosmic by Bazzi.
By Bazzi?
Yeah, you know Bazzi.
How do you
I
spell
don't
that?
know.
Bazzi. You know that song that
Oh,
goes like
Bazzi.
beautiful, 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 beautiful angel. You know that one? That song's in that album.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm looking it up.
So this album was released in 2018.
Okay.
It's made by this name in, I think his name is it Bazzi or it's Bazzi, right?
Maybe Bazzi. I don't know.
Whatever.
I feel like Bazzi sounds pretty.
And so I remember when this album came out, I was like, not for me. I didn't like it. But then for some reason, that one Beautiful Angel song like really caught my attention, and
Okay.
I really liked it.
Okay.
And so I started listening to it, and there's some. Oh, the song is called Beautiful, right? By the way, there's some really good songs on here. Granted, I haven't really heard a lot of them.
I don't think
I
I've
see there's a-
listened to that, but
I don't think I've listened to it either. I'm gonna download it.
Yeah, same.
I see a Van Morrison sample
Yep.
on the album.
Actually, I think that song might be called Star, not Beautiful.
All right, this charted 14th in the U.S. Billboard.
Yeah, it was a pretty popular album.
Okay.
I mean, it's not a album or genre of music that I really listen to.
what's
But,
the song that you're fucking with in that?
I
in
think
the
it's either called Beautiful or Star.
Oh, excuse me.
There's Star.
This one platinum.
album? Oh.
Speak on it, Bazzi.
Bazzi got it, dude.
Damn.
And his
Bazzi
girlfriend's
the
hot.
body.
Bazzi the.
His girlfriend is hot, so
Oh,
get a creamer for us. Let us know how you feel.
who's his girlfriend?
I don't know.
Bazzi.
Okay.
He's an incredible singer. Great.
He's
Great singer.
What type of genre would you?
It's
call
like pop. I would definitely say it's
yeah,
pop.
it's categorized under pop.
Yeah, it's kind of a little bit this album is a little bit experimental in terms of like the sounds that he went for, and like it's really dreamy.
I mean,
very landscapey.
I mean, he's I'm looking at Apple Music, but he's featured on 2010's Hits Essentials, 2010's Love Song Essentials,
Yeah. So
Pop Hits
Oh, okay.
2018, Best
I went
of 2018.
I went for a pretty solid album. Like I said, I haven't heard it in a while, but I knew that when I was messing around with it, it was definitely
I'll
a
definitely.
creamer. I'll say that.
Okay, I'll definitely.
I'll give it
listen to it.
I'll give it a 1 out of 100 creamer for me.
Okay, okay.
Wait, one out of what?
1 out of 100.
Okay,
Because
so
it's my 100.
well, no, but like, okay. So
Oh, okay. I see what you're
Like,
saying.
what's
So
your-
like if I was to scale it between 1 to 10 of creaming, right? I would say that it's
how
like
creamy is the?
it's like actually it's a pretty good creamer because the album
It's foaming. It's
it's
foaming.
It's foaming, dude.
Yeah, it's
because the
foaming.
album is a sexy album, so I'm gonna say like at least a 4 creaming.
Wow. Okay. What,
Wait,
a 4 out of 10.
Wait.
And made your
No,
own.
because dude, okay.
This is. Are we talking? We're instead of the Richter scale, we're gonna call it the Creamer scale. Okay?
for me.
So
if
it's
you guys wanna rate your albums based off of a creamer
Oh,
scale.
We're doing the
But
creamer
here's
scale.
the thing,
Absolutely.
the reason I said that was
Yes.
because I was thinking it in terms of it's my bottom album. It's my 100th album. That
But
I'm
at least
picking.
it made it on the.
But
the
okay,
top
I'll say this
100,
right. If the album was to be rated as a cream out,
like
Richter
a creamer,
scale,
yeah, creamer scale.
a creamer scale,
Yeah.
let's say, then it's probably a top I'd say like a good 8.
Well,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
Because
okay.
you're gonna be creaming to it.
All right, so you
That's
get
creamy.
you get the foam in the mustache when you sip on it, type shit.
Yeah. 100%,
Okay,
100%.
all right, I'll
Okay.
fuck with that. Fuck with
Hell
that.
yeah.
dude.
All right. Oh, you want me to go?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We'll have we're gonna have our lists in the link, or like in our description too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll just post something or and whatnot. But I'm going to go with an album that just literally came out last month, June 7th,
Okay,
2024.
Wow.
Already in top
I'm
100,
going with Brat by Charli XCX.
Wow.
That album, I know it just came out a month ago.
You're having a Brat summer.
I've been having a Brat summer, a very Brat summer. All I gotta say is I've never heard of Charli XCX, but I know that she did that song.
Wait, really?
Yeah, so my girlfriend told me, Selena told me that she's the one that did the boom clap song,
Yep.
and I had no idea that
She's
was her.
also on the I don't care.
Yeah,
I
I
love
love
She's
it.
the same age as us, Ikko. She's born in '92.
Yeah, and I had no idea that was her, right? And
Okay.
so my girlfriend was like, let's listen to this album. I was like, all right, I never even listened to her any of her discography.
Sure.
And I listened to Brat front to back, and it was a masterpiece.
Wow.
It was great.
I've never heard of her.
It's a good album.
I'll
I'll
give
you that.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you two things here. One's relevant, one's not.
Okay.
The first, the irrelevant one. Charli XCX had the song with Ty Dolla $ign and Tinashe
I didn't even
called
know that.
"Drop That Kitty." When I saw that, I was like, that video. I was like, oh my god, these are like the three most gorgeous looking people. Because Ty Dolla $ign's eyes are just like
Yeah, they are.
infectious.
Yeah, mesmerizing.
And Charli XCX is looking like a babe. Of course, Tinashe's
Was
looking like a
that the
babe.
time when she had the little bob cut with the bangs? Charli XCX?
No, I think she had longer hair.
She had the long
maybe.
wavy hair.
You know. Tusky, pull up the video in the background. You don't have to have sound. Just pull it up so we can
What video?
drop that kitty. And then also, Charlie says, "What I wanted to ask.
Yeah.
Why do you think the Brat phase, the Brat term connected so hard with this album with so many
I
people?
don't know, dude. That's the thing, but like, oh, you better.
Wow, this has 56 million views on YouTube.
When was this? What
This
year
is
was this?
2015.
Okay. Good era in music too.
Good era.
This is 9 years ago.
Damn.
That's 2015. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I didn't know she was making all these hits.
Hit after hit.
Yeah, and she
has.
has.
And listen, I will give her respect. She has worked with rappers her whole career. She got songs with Danny Brown, Brooke Candy.
But in Brat, I feel like she just basically just raps, kind of.
Sure.
You know.
It's very Vogue.
Yeah, and very different. I really like that. Very different, just super hype music. For me, I liked it because it was super different from
Sure.
what I've listened to this year.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm glad she's getting the recognition this summer for Brat Summer, and it hopefully goes to Brat Autumn.
I mean, think about it, dude. Kamala was using Brat Summer.
Was
When she announced she was going to run, and then Charli XCX said she's a brat, and then she started using a Brat rollout. That's how influential this album is.
Wow, these are all beautiful people in this music video. You're right.
Right?
Beautiful people.
But that's
all over the
but that's top one, or that's number 100 for me, only because it just came out last month. But
Okay.
I feel like the cultural impact it's had this summer has been crazy.
That was awesome, man. I've never heard of her. I'm gonna check
And
it out.
I'm pretty.
You've never heard of Charli
Comfort.
XCX?
No,
No?
I've never heard of her.
I think I sent you the song 365, and you're like, this sounds like robots fucking or something.
When was this? I don't remember.
I think it was a month ago, and I was like, yo, listen
Robots
to this song.
Fucking is a pretty good band name.
Yeah, and you're like,
I think
yo,
that
this
might
sounds
be a
like.
band already.
You're like, yo, this sounds like robots fucking, and then I was like, I guess it does.
Dude, look at Ty Dolla $ign's eyes. Look at those things. I wouldn't want my girl.
He
around
looks like
with
he's
those eyes.
blind.
That's what they work. It works for him.
Damn, Charli XCX looks.
She's babe.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I guess I'll go mine.
Yeah.
Number 100. I'm taking it back some years here.
Okay.
I'm going back to the year 2006.
Great year.
To the album called Blood Visions by an artist, Jay Reatard. Rest in peace.
Oh damn. Okay.
Great.
That is a great album, bro.
Great Memphis punk album. It really has a lot of rock and roll roots in it.
Dude,
But
yeah, that is a great album.
this album was the world to me when I first started listening to it in 2010. I think is when it got its main re-release to the world.
My Shadow is just
My Shadow, I
great,
stand
great,
by.
Great.
Had he
single.
lived, if he was able to have done an MTV Unplugged, that would have been his "Where did you sleep last night" moment.
Dude.
And if anyone is gonna do an MTV Unplugged or a Tiny Desk, cover that fucking song. All the songs, super dark album. A lot of songs talking about death, but
We love that.
it's a super cynical, makes you nihilistic. Great song on the album, Greed, Money, Useless Children, where he just says, greed, money, useless children. No, it's not for me. Over and over and over again.
He died in 2010, right?
Yep.
I forget what
I
was
believe
it?
a drug overdose.
Yeah, it's tragic.
What kind of music is this?
It's like garage rock punk.
Kind of, yeah.
I would say it's.
Oh, you told me about this guy.
Yeah, I love this album.
Yeah, I know who you're talking
The
about.
album cover is to
It's
me,
him just
one of my
like-
favorite album covers
yeah,
ever.
Yeah, you told me about this guy.
He's got not Real Blood, as the story goes. He tried to do Real Blood and it hurt too much, so then they had to get fake blood. But just him, half naked with just blood all over him. But incredible,
Great
fucking album.
I remember you showed me some songs. They were definitely pushing something.
Yeah.
Like you when you hear it, you're like, wow, this is. It feels like something different.
1000%.
You know.
1000%.
By the way, real quick, Ikko, you didn't give your album a creamer.
Oh,
yeah.
shit, sorry.
You didn't cream
I'm gonna say a 7.7 on the creamer scale.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that first sip feeling, the foam just stays in your mustache,
Love that.
and it just like drips, you know. Like
It's
back
summer.
into
It's
the
hot
cup.
out. You get a creamer.
Yeah, you're sweaty.
Yeah.
You get a cup of water on the side to chug first, and then you get the creamer to just sip on it.
Yeah.
You getting a snack
Yeah.
with that? Or
Huh?
no? You're gonna get a snack with the creamer?
Yeah, for sure. I might get
Right.
it. You know,
What
might
are you
get it.
thinking? Like pretzels?
Am I talking like in the States
Will you tell
or
us?
in the UK?
You
You
tell
know,
us.
So what are
you
you
know,
dipping in?
This is your world,
little
baby.
PBs, some pretzel bites with the Dijon mustard.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
with and maybe the cheese, but sometimes it's a little too much. But I like the Dijon on there. But
Okay.
I also like the or like the whole pretzel where they hang the whole pretzel
Oh,
on
yeah.
the thing, and they just grab it and
big
just tear
pretzel,
it
yeah.
off. Yeah.
Oh,
those
you
are-
love that? How you love tearing it off like that?
Yeah, I love me to tear that shit off.
Yeah,
dude.
you love that.
Hey, don't get it twisted. Get it like a pretzel.
Mm.
I love that.
But yeah, 7. I'd say
We're in the
7.
pretzel
7.
pun
So,
phase of the
7.7.
podcast.
Brent, what about you? What are you gonna? How many creams are you gonna give this album?
I'm gonna go pretty high. I'm gonna give it 8 creamers. And you drink those creamers in a dive bar.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
absolutely.
low lit lights, scumbags
Right.
are around you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's a bar on the east side, kind of like Boulder Highway, called the 4 Mile Bar. Now I've never been in there, but I see it from the outside, and that's the bar I'm thinking of.
Dude,
That's where you drink it
feel
because
like-
it's like right behind a trailer park.
Ooh,
You
yeah,
know?
Yeah. There's a bar on Boulder Highway. I forget what it's called, but it's a bar, and then you can walk in, and it's a laundromat.
You know what? I really like your analogy because first of all, it's a dive bar. Second, you're drinking creamers at a dive bar.
In the
In
back.
the States, which is
Can you
different. That's
imagine being in a dive bar and people are asking squirter or creamer? That's wild.
different. What would be a squirter? Like a tequila cocktail?
Nah, they just get like Bud. Nah,
Is there
they
a
just.
squirt in there?
Nah, they just get like some Bud Light, Budweisers.
Because I'm thinking like
I don't know. I it might be tequila. I mean,
because squirt like the drink, right?
and listen,
What'd you call me?
we love creamers. We love squirters, right?
Right.
So yeah, I'll say tequila,
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
it's like a cocktail.
but only clear tequila.
But the dive bar bathroom has to have stickers, filled
Yeah.
with stickers on the stalls.
No mirror.
No mirror. Yeah.
Yep.
Graffiti.
Graffiti.
There's definitely stickers in
There-
the urinals.
There's also like
Yes.
someone punched a hole in the wall and you're a little worried it's a glory hole.
Right.
Yeah.
My dick come through.
And then
Yeah.
Yeah, been there.
and then the lock on the stall, it's like gone. You
It's
know.
gone. Yeah, someone took it to lock their own home.
Yep.
You guys ever been to a dive bar where there's like one stall, right, and it's facing while you're going into the bar or into the bathroom, and like it has no door. You guys ever been to one of those?
Wait, so you like as soon as you see the bathroom, there's no door and you just see the stall right there.
Yeah, so you walk into the bathroom, right? There's a door into the bathroom, but the stall doesn't
Oh,
have a door.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you talking
Dude,
about?
the Texas Roadhouse does
Yeah,
that.
dude, that
Does
shit's
it?
annoying.
Are you
dude.
talking about like remember that bar we went to in San Diego, like that kind of setup? Where it's like
Yeah,
a s-
yeah, exactly like that.
yeah,
Remember,
where-
it didn't have.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. But
kind of, but you know what you know
Yeah,
exactly what I'm
exactly,
talking
yeah.
about. Yeah.
Also, I want to say too is that I like the fact that you picked an album that's like near and dear to you because I'm personally saving like some of my best albums for like, because I never really thought about like what are my top 100 albums, but it sounds like you picked one that's like like it means something to you. And for me, the first one that I picked doesn't really mean anything to me, so I like that.
Thank you. I feel like I'm going to be honest, every album on this list means something dear to me.
Yeah, same with
for
me.
sure.
That was awesome.
Yeah, same with me, dude.
And,
All right.
and then Bazzi, if you're hearing this, you mean nothing to me.
Yeah.
Any artist, listen, any artist we bring up on this podcast, they're more than welcome to join.
I hope they shout us out, dude. Charlie, if you hear this, hey, shout out to Brat Summer. You've changed a movement here. Okay.
Anyone who worked in Jay Reatard's camp, I mean, rest in peace, Jay Reatard. But anyone who wants to come on and talk about this album, and then, that's why I hope this podcast gets big, so we can have a Patreon and then just fund to do interviews with these people.
I know, dude. Right?
Yeah, I mean, I would love to interview artists that we're fans of,
and then just make them listen to our album the entire time. Say, hey, it's not about you.
Like,
right?
hey, what do you think of it?
We flew you out. Listen to our fucking album.
Yeah, give us your constructive criticism. That's how I feel like.
I don't care that you're Portishead. Listen to our album.
Oh my god, dude! Don't get me started on Portishead. That's deep in the top 100. Bro.
So, you guys ready for the next one?
Let's
99.
My number 9 is actually an album that I actually do care about, and I do like.
Wait. Before you say anything, 99.
To all of our 99 fans out there,
Brooklyn
we're with
99.
That's a 10 out of 10 creamer, bro.
Yeah, that is a 10 out of 10
as a
creamer.
show. So, anyways, my next one is it's a really interesting and weird album. But if you're a fan of this guy, then this album is probably one of your top one for him. It's Czarface, Every Hero Needs a Villain.
Dude, okay.
Awesome album.
Wow.
I remember when I first heard that album, I was like, dude, this is I've never heard anybody use comic book intros or cool little skits that have to do with villains and stuff. And the whole album is basically just he's playing a bad guy in each song. And dude, the music is it's just so sick.
And he's got a sick flow too.
I did not know. I did not know that you were so big into Czarface. Shout out Inspected Deck from Wu-Tang Clan, right?
Yep.
And 7L and Esoteric, who are from my hometown of Boston.
Shout out.
I know MF Doom has been in a couple tracks. Alright.
Oh yeah, dude. The reason I know Czarface is because of Flatbush Zombies.
Ah, dude.
Because
that's an interesting entryway into Czarface.
Yeah, because they were talking. Because Ikko showed me Flatbush Zombies, and I was like, "Oh, this is sick." And I remember I was watching an interview, and one of them brought up Czarface and how they liked it or whatever, and I was like, "What is that?" I looked it up, and I was like, "Oh, this is sick." I really liked it.
Have you heard the theory about the feature on Czarface, the Frankie Pulitzer?
Mm-mm.
How he is apparently supposed to be Tom Hardy rapping.
Oh yes.
Have you heard
I've
about
heard
that theory?
about this, but I didn't know if it was on a Czarface thing.
If you remember, we were at Veggie Way, rest in peace as well.
Oh yeah, dude, I know, I love that place.
When we found out the news of this Tom Hardy mixtape.
That he was, it surfaced online.
Wait, hold on. You were at a place called Veggie Way?
I was at a place called Veggie Way.
Yeah.
You.
Listen, it was not my pick. It was this guy's pick over here.
That place was good though. Don't get me wrong.
The place was good, but I'll be honest, it smelled terrible.
Did it?
No,
Yeah.
I'm just surprised. You always, eat other stuff.
Okay, well, let me just say this. I'm a good friend, right?
Yeah, it is.
So if my friends want to go somewhere, I might not even eat there, but I'm gonna join for the ride. Right? I'm there.
By the way, it got closed and it's now a Roberto's.
It's a Roberto's.
Lame. Roberto sucks now.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Continue with what you were saying.
I was with Ikko at Veggie Way when the news on the internet. They found a Tom Hardy mixtape from 1996. Or whatever.
And it sounds like
point being, Tom Hardy can rap.
He has bars.
We were
Have
talking
you heard
about
him?
we were talking about this the other day. Best celebrity rappers.
Right.
Might be Tom Hardy.
It could. Yeah, I think it has to be
Tom Hardy or John Cena.
And then
really John Cena?
John Cena got classics.
Wow.
So the theory with that is the mixtape that got leaked, and then his Instagram, his bio just says face puller, so FP. Right, and so I don't quote me, but in the verses with Frankie Pulitzer, he says something about face puller. and then his raps kind of sound like the mixtapes that got leaked. So there's a theory that that's him apparently, but we don't know that for sure. If it is, that would be so badass though.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm really interested that this is on your list because this is like, I feel like, and this isn't not even just about you, but just what albums get a lot of critical acclaim and stuff. I think it's rad. This is such a rap album.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
the reason I like it, even though like
The
I'm not the
artwork
biggest
too. The
fan
album
of rap,
covers is sick too.
yeah, it's because of the instruments, dude. Like the guitars, the bass, the drums. They just sound so like it's like to me it sounds like what modern punk, like pop punk or punk would sound like if it was like still like a big thing, or like if it was like in the forefront of what music was. It sounds really cool. Like I actually really like that album. I haven't heard it in a while, but it's sick.
I like that pick, and also shout out to Method Man, who we both listened to that classic D'Angelo album that has Method Man on it as well. Think of the range on Method Man to be on those two albums right there.
Incredible.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I didn't think that I would be talking about Method Man.
Method Man and Redman.
And such like diverse things like that.
All right. I talk to people when I'm out and about in the city. You know, you ask them questions like, "Oh, like, who's the hottest celebrity?" Blah, blah, blah. I'm not joking. I hear so many women say Method Man.
Really?
Really?
So many women.
Really?
I swear.
Damn.
Must be his swagger, because he ain't the good.
What
looking.
city were you in?
He's a good looking.
He is a good looking dude. What city were you in when you asked that?
No. I was at Cork and Thorn.
Oh, CNT, huh?
The
Shouts
CNT.
out.
Yeah, I should say CNT. I shouldn't give them too much.
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin the spot.
Yeah.
CNT. The women are like Method Man.
Damn, really?
Yeah, that's how you get a real squirt and creamer.
Damn, what's his method?
Man.
So I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna give this
Creamer
in the creamer scale. I'm gonna
scale.
give it a solid 9.
Ooh.
Okay.
Because when I first heard it, I was creaming. What?
Where are you drinking your creamer to this?
Let's see. We're probably gonna be at a. Okay, I got it. We're gonna be at a nice, sick, all white dive bar in Oregon, and I say all white because the majority of people that live there are white. Plus, Mexican. That's me there. That's all.
I feel like I'd be drinking in New York or something.
Did you ever feel like you were like a token Mexican or anything like that when you were in Portland?
Yeah, for sure. I would definitely walk around and be like, dude, I'm like the only person that I've seen in like the past couple of days that's like that's not white, Yeah, so I definitely did feel that, but it's just internally.
Sure.
I'm sure that I don't know if people actually looked at me and were like, oh, look, a brown dude.
No, yeah. No, that makes sense.
Yeah. So, anyways, Eeks.
Oh shit!
Give us your next album, bro.
My number 99 pick is
99.
Money Store by Death Grips.
Oh, damn, that's a great album, dude.
That is a great album.
First Death Grips to make the list.
Yeah. So I'm putting that on there because
I'm surprised it's that low, to be honest, but that's fine.
It could be higher.
It
Absolutely,
I
agree. But this came out 2012, but I found out through who was it? Aaron. Remember Aaron Gounet? Yes, he told me about
Shout
him.
out Aaron.
Yeah, shout out Aaron. He
never texts us back. That's fine.
Yeah, he told me to give him a listen, right? And then this was like after, so I think I listened to it in like 2015 or 16, and I absolutely did not like it. I did not like. I don't blame you. I did not I didn't like Death Grips, and then I was like, this is too much. A lot for me. It's too much for me. And then I was like, I don't know about it. So I gave it like a month, and then I was like, I'm gonna re-listen to it again, and then I liked it. I don't know, maybe it's like a change in how I was feeling. I don't know, but I listened to it, and then I was like, this is fucking sick. And then you realize that it's only MC Ride, right? That's his name?
MC Ride. Yeah.
And then the drummer, Zach Hill.
Yep.
Right?
And there's the keyboardist.
I almost said Zach Wild.
I forgot his
Zach Hill.
I forgot the keyboardist's name.
And I was watching videos of Zach Hill. He has YouTube videos of him just fucking drumming solo, and that shit is so fucking crazy. I was like, this is sick. So I started I started listening to all their other stuff, and became a fan. I've never seen him live, but I know you have. And I've seen videos of Death Grips live, and that shit looks fucking crazy. I come from like a
metal background, right? Like my whole life, not my whole life, but like in my teens, I was just listening to nothing but just heavy metal. And Brent has heard some of the shit I heard, and he's like, dude, this sounds horrible. And I'm like, I get it. It is.
It's a lot.
That being said, when I first heard Death Grips, I was like, I know what it felt like when people first heard Black Sabbath. Because I was like, what the fuck is this? Yeah. And I was like, it's kind of scary to listen to because I'm like, I don't understand it. And like, it was a lot. And I did get into some of their songs because some of their songs are fucking sick. And then, dude, when I tell you this, when I saw them live, after the show, I mean, during the show, it was amazing, right? I was in the crowd. Like, if anybody's been in those crowds where you're in a venue and there's a shit ton of people and like, you can't breathe. There's that many people and everybody's moving. It was like one of those moments. Yeah. Like you have to lift your head up just to try to grab like some air. Yeah. After the show, dude, I had so much adrenaline. I wanted to fight somebody, and I've never felt like that in my whole life. And I don't fight people, bro.
Yeah, I know, dude. You're like the most peaceful guy.
I'm ever, peaceful, bro. So. Like I talk shit, but I'm like, hey, bro, you know, like I'm not trying to fight. That's
a lover, a fight, not a fighter.
Yeah, and I remember coming out, and I remember our friend DJ was there, and I was like, dude. Like, I literally feel like I need to get in a fight right now. Like, my adrenaline, like, my testosterone were up like that. Because that shit was amazing, bro. Amazing.
I'm just going through this track list again. This is an incredible album.
Great album, bro.
Yeah. I honestly...
let's start with the intro to Get Got.
Yeah,
like,
dude, yeah.
Bro, all the way to the end, Bitch, please.
Yeah,
the whole album is a masterpiece, honestly.
It really is. Honestly. I really want to put it higher, but I just wanted to put that on there only because of the fact that I... didn't like it at first.
Sure.
Oh shit! I played it on accident. Only because I didn't like it at first, and then I grew into loving them, and they're just so different, and so different, and I love that about it, right? But they had to be. I had to put it on there quick. It could have been higher, but I feel like
I listen. I'd like it. I got some picks that are high up that I know people are gonna be like, he should have put it lower, but. You got to go with what you feel. I'm just going through, and this is definitely a great album. It's crazy it came out on Epic. Yeah, like a major label put this out. That's insane.
I personally think Money Store was the gateway for me for Death Grips. I personally like No Love Deep Web.
Okay.
Like
you like the dick pic.
But it's censored. Yeah, but it's censored. I seen the uncensored one, but
that one's a creamer.
That one's. But that's probably gonna be up there higher. But that was my gateway.
You know what? It makes sense as to why you put this album at that ranking because that's not your type of style. Like the majority of the stuff that you listen to is more not like super heavy like that.
Yeah, and so
I get it.
And so it just like, and I learned to appreciate that genre of music. Yeah. And it was really big at that time. Correct me if I'm wrong, Brent. Like 2011, 2012.
Sure, yeah.
All that experimental stuff.
For sure.
And it was so different, and I have grown to appreciate that, and it really expands your musical genres more too. Because you're like, now I want to listen to what they're influenced by, like what other like artists sound like that. You know what I mean? Like. And all kinds of stuff, but on the creamer scale, I'm probably gonna give that.
Yeah, give it a creamer.
I'm gonna give that a solid 8.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm probably going to. It would be at a dive bar, but also I feel like it's something that I would like. I don't know, like, what's that fucking shit in role models when they do that? Like jousting thing. What is that called? The role play stuff that they do.
Oh, LARPing.
Yeah. I feel like you would play that in a LARPing thing and just like have a creamer while you're just like trying to win it all. You know.
Get creamed.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah. Not get fucked, get creamed. But that's
I love that.
Yeah, that's a 99 for me.
Hell yeah, that's a great pick.
Thanks.
I respect.
Solid
that.
pick, bro. Yeah, I didn't expect that.
Thank you.
Okay, this album to me is it's 99, right?
Yeah, 99.
Yeah, 99.
This isn't her most popular album. It's not considered her essential, but to me, this is by far her best product.
Let's hear it.
Divers by Joanna Newsom.
Ooh.
Divers.
Okay,
I don't think I ever heard of that.
Incredible album. Came out in 2015. It just, to me, it perfected the Joanna Newsom sound with giving it more like pop viability, catchier melodies and things like that. But she just has these like really heavy fucking songs throughout. Like,
dude, this came out on your birthday.
October 23rd.
Yeah.
Wait, correct me if I'm wrong.
Sure.
Joanna Newsom's the harp player.
Yep. Who's married to
Andy Samberg.
99? Wow. See? Full circle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude,
Yeah.
shout out.
I get there's like
Sorry,
I always get confused with her, but I've never really gotten into her.
Sure.
To be honest.
I never got into her either.
But I've also heard that it is hard to make money if you're a harp player.
Well, yeah, it's also extremely expensive
Yes.
to tour with a harp because
Yeah.
it's so heavy.
And you have to ship it to the venue or wherever it needs to go.
Also, and if there's any harp players listening, any harpists, please contact us and correct me if I'm wrong. But what I've heard is that to tune a harp, very few people really know how to. And so, like, if you play a harp for money, you have someone expertly tune it. That costs a lot of money too. That's what I've heard. But what I really like about this album, there's a lot of piano, and Joanna Newsom is one of my favorite
Does she
pianists. She sings. She does all the instruments.
She does it all, dude.
That
she
makes
does
sense
it
as
all.
why Andy got, he fell in love, dude.
She also,
He said 10 out of 10 creamer on that.
Joanna Newsom from Nevada City, California. Small
Okay.
town. Anyhow,
I've been there.
Joanna Newsom, known as a harpist, even like that's what you brought up, but her piano skills are absolutely incredible, and she makes some of the most beautiful.
I've never heard any of her
piano
music.
riffs. It's,
I
it's,
feel like-
it's definitely worth it. She has songs about like World War II on this album.
What?
She has a lot of songs about
Wow.
like songs dealing with gentrification. It's like it's a very very heavy album, but it's gorgeous. It is a gorgeous album.
That's so cool, man.
Yeah.
And then just as a kicker, anyone who's gonna go down the Joanna Newsom
Go
rabbit
down,
hole,
Joanna Newsom, yeah.
also just look up Soft as Chalk because that has my
Okay.
favorite piano solo like ever. That album's from
I'll have to
2010.
get
Amazing.
down. Yeah, I never really got into her. I just
Well-
knew that she was married to Andy Samberg. And that was
How
it.
many creamers were given this?
I'm gonna give this 7.5 creamers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, granted, I know. Listen, the creamers can be lower even though the number's higher up, right? Like,
Yeah.
because like it's more about the feeling, right? We're going off vibes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would have given that Death Grips album a 10 out of 10 creamer.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I know,
Well,
that's-
man. I
that's-
know, man. I know.
7.5 creamers, but where you're creaming this out,
Right.
Cream it out, brother.
Where are you creaming this out, dude?
you're creaming this out with your loved one at a park.
Okay.
No one else is there, right? And you're on a hill and you're watching the sunset and you're just creaming together.
Wow. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
That is beautiful.
Man, that's I love that. It makes it sound like you're painting a very beautiful picture with her music.
Yeah, we here on this podcast we don't paint with a brush, but we paint with cream.
We paint with the cream and the mind.
In the mind.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Great pick, man. I mean, I say that, but I don't actually know the album, so
See, but this is the
I don't
beauty.
want to listen to it and be like, you know what, Brent was wrong.
But this is the beauty
that's
of
It's a
it.
okay.
6 creamer.
That's okay. No, I actually think that'd be good. Like next episode or something. If like once we listen to these things,
Yeah.
we can.
But
we can
this
be like,
is-
hey, I listened. I did like it
And
or I didn't
exactly.
Like it.
So this is the beauty of it, because if we haven't listened to it, we could be like, "Wow, dude, I listened to number 100 of your album,
Right,
and then which I never listened to, and I listened to it, and it's actually good. You're right. You know?
Young
Yes.
Bazzi, baby. Like that might be us next episode.
Yeah, dude. We'll be singing some shit. You
Okay,
know?
so you guys cool? You guys ready?
Yeah,
98. Let's
All
do
right,
it.
98. We're doing album number 3 for me for number 98. Now this album is I put it here. I'll be honest because I felt like I didn't know what else to put here really, and I think it's a good album, and I haven't heard it in a while. The majority of these like bottom. I feel bad honestly. I feel like I should have albums. I do have albums that are top 100 that I think that would be better than this, but
Hey, it's all about feeling, bro.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Number 98 for me is Vince Staples' "Summertime."
Ooh, good pick.
Great album, dude.
Damn.
I'll never
Good pick.
forget. I'll never forget it. I was
Damn,
in
dude.
Oregon, living in Oregon, and Ikko was like, "Hey, dude, you ever heard of Vince Staples?" And I go, "No." And he sent me the "Birds and the Bees" song. Dude, I could not stop playing that song for like the entire summer.
Summertime 06.
of the album.
Yeah.
But I couldn't stop playing it. That what was like 2015, I think that came out.
Dude, we're a Vince Staples stan here, so
We're a Vince Staples. We're Stapletonians.
probably the best fucking.
He's awesome,
Dude,
man. That album is
sure.
awesome. Like I love that there's a song on there, right? That's like about like that Sprite. You know.
Oh, he does
yeah.
He
He
for the
says-
Sprite commercial,
in the
right?
in the lyrics, he says, you know, something, you know, please bring me Sprite or something like that. I forget what it
Yeah.
is. But it's just great, man.
Dude,
It's a cool album.
I mean, I'm looking
Yeah.
at it now. Okay,
That has
it's
like North
North,
on it, right?
yeah.
You
North.
know what's funny about this album, bro? I feel like this album had like the perfect mixture of like it being indie, but also being pop.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Like there was
I
like a
agree.
lot of weirdness, but also a lot of like just crisp. Like the production was crisp.
I think what's really
Damn,
interesting
that's a good one.
is like, I think Vince Staples' whole like brand is like, I'm like the normal dude. I'm not like rapper guy. I'm normal guy.
He doesn't smoke.
But-
He doesn't drink. I mean, he was.
But like his songs, like his beat choices they're weird beats when you really think about it.
dude,
Like, he
Shiny
doesn't
Gold
rap
Chain
over it.
mixtape.
Shout out to Vince Staples' new album too. Is incredible.
Which
haven't
one?
heard it.
The one he just
The one that just came out, right? The,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Black album.
yeah
Yeah.
incredible
I forget what it's
fucking
called.
album.
I think. Well, I'll get to it later, but that self-titled was his best work of art. Little
you
Fade.
could argue
yeah,
that,
yeah.
but
Oh, that's a great song. You sent me that. Yeah.
yeah.
The reason that a lot of these, so I've had 2 rap albums so far in my top 100 is because
you're
I'm
saving
not,
Logic for number one.
no, I'm not saying it for that. I did that because the majority of the stuff that I listen to isn't rap, so it's further up. But I do like a lot of these albums that I feel like are they're good albums in terms of like you just want to listen to them.
Sure,
You know, like
Sure.
they're good albums also for the time.
sure.
You know, there's albums that are like that.
I think that's a great pick, and
It
also
is a great pick.
I think when you think about the expanded universe of Odd Future, I think
Oh man.
I think Vince Staples might be the best from
He
the
was
expanded
only-
universe, not from the core.
Well,
Right.
he was only in there for short. Him and Casey Veggies, I feel like were the
But that's what I
shortest
mean. We're
people.
talking
Yeah.
expanded, like
Yeah.
Casey out of the Casey Veggies, Vince. Maybe you put the internet in there, Brandon DeShay,
Yeah.
all those guys. I think Vince takes that. So
That's awesome.
great
man.
pick. Creamers.
I'm gonna give it a solid 8 creamers, dude.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, solid 8
okay,
creamers.
Okay.
Where are you drinking that creamer at?
I already know where I'm drinking it at, dude. I'm drinking it on top of a hill.
Hell
All right,
yeah.
the sun's setting.
Okay.
I have 3 creamers with me,
Okay.
and 2 of them are beers.
Mm.
And it's on the audience to find out who the third creamer
Yeah, that's
is.
right, dude.
Damn.
So yeah,
Yeah, okay.
it's a summertime one. So anyways, yeah, go ahead, Eeks.
98. 98 is it's by that one was called Introducing by Aaron Frazer.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you heard of him.
Never heard of him.
I believe he's the drummer for Duran Jones and the Indications, and he did his solo stuff.
Did we see him live?
I think we did with Jeremy.
Yeah. Shout out.
Either him, I think
Yeah,
we
they
did.
opened for Black Puma.
Like, yeah.
What's the album called?
Introducing by Aaron Frazer. That dude's voice, he kills that.
Oh, Aaron Fraser. I was
Aaron,
typing
yeah.
in Amon.
No, Aaron Frazer. Yeah.
I'm thinking too much House of Dragon, dude.
It's more like what is it like blues kind of like chill.
I could see that. Almost like a Motown vibe.
like
yeah?
but I
I like the 50s aesthetic he
yeah
has on here.
I think he's the drummer for Duran Jones and the Indications. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah, you showed me this.
Yeah,
You showed me this
but
yeah.
we went to go see Black Pumas, and he opened for them. I think it was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I found out, and I was like, oh, this guy's sick. So I started listening to his music, and dude, his voice gets high, but it's great music. But I'm putting that in there just because I just like discovering that like I feel like that's the best way. Sometimes,
Sure.
you know, it's just like you see the band, but then you see the opener that you've never, heard of, and then you're just like, oh shit, okay. Like,
What's interesting too is you normally don't hear about the drummer being the breakout.
yeah, it's either the drum. He's not the lead singer, obviously.
Sure,
but,
but I mean, like
yeah.
the drummer. I think it is a drummer because I just looked at his merch and there's a lot of drumming shit.
Yeah,
And you just normally don't hear about the drummer making the art album.
no. So, and I was like, oh, this is cool. Like, I like his vibe. Like just his whole aesthetic, his voice. It's like like top down cruising, like in a
You're
autumn.
drinking and creaming?
Yeah, drinking and creaming, dude. Nah,
Creaming
don't do
and
that,
driving?
guys. Don't do that, guys. Top down, just like when it's like
Don't get a CUI.
creaming under the influence. Just like
That's amazing.
I think that's like like I said, I think that's the best way to discover music. And the album came out in 2021, so I'm putting more of the recent stuff more so on the bottom of the chain.
Sure, no, I think.
But yeah, that's for me. I'm putting that on there.
All right, so how many creamers?
I'm gonna say 7 on this.
Nice.
It's one of those where you just like go to Mount Charleston or go to a mountain or anywhere, like go on a cliff and you see the view, or you can see the ocean or something, and you pop the trunk, right, and you have like your little like creamers, got your little charcuterie board, whatever, some snacks, some little like tapas stuff, and then just like listen to that album and also listen to the sounds of the ocean or the planes flying,
Sure.
kind of vibe.
Hell
So
yeah, dude.
I'm going with that. So,
That sounds
yeah.
sexual.
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
Is it?
I feel like you should have given it more creams for how sexual
Dude,
you put
I
that.
creamed.
Yeah.
Because
me
I
too.
feel like when we get higher,
creams out
when
here.
we get higher into this, I feel like it's gonna be solid 10s, dude. We're not
Well,
even
listen,
gonna
no,
do
I disagree. I think I'm gonna have some albums that make my list like higher up, but they're gonna have lower creams for
Okay.
sure.
For sure, yeah, I get that.
Because it's just
Good albums, but low creams.
yeah.
I get that.
Okay.
Go ahead, dude. What's your next album?
All right, this is gonna be controversial to
Uh-oh.
some listeners. I think some listeners are gonna say this should.
Wait. Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
I think it'd be fun just for this one. I think it'd be fun if actually I think it'd be fun on the last album we try to guess what album we think you're
Okay.
gonna say.
Like
All right.
the number 1 album, or
No, like the last 5 of what we're doing right now.
Like when we hit
That's
95.
That's
like,
fucking
let's
hard.
test,
Yeah.
That's
All right.
hard, but
The
okay.
other go ahead.
This is a controversial pick to some people, possibly. Some people are gonna say this shouldn't be on the list. Some people are gonna say it should be way higher up on the list.
Okay.
But I gotta
This
go
sounds-
with where
you're
it's supposed
making
to
me
go.
nervous, dude.
Yeah, you're making me nervous.
I'm going Yeezus by Kanye West.
Okay, that's fine. I thought you were gonna say something else.
Is that the one with the CD as the album cover?
Yes.
You talk about this album a lot.
this.
I mean, that album was really good, though. I mean,
fucking incredible album. A lot of people hate this album.
I understand why too, because it's a very weird album.
It's super experimental. Also, shout out to the. Did we just pause recording? No, it's still going. Okay, I thought it paused. Executive produced by none other than Rick Rubin.
Rick Rubes.
The original concept of it apparently had a bunch of Mortal Kombat samples in it. Those were all taken out.
Oh.
But what I love about it
Definitely has a
is
story behind it.
there's, to me, it's like I went through a big punk phase.
Yeah.
Not like pop punk, but like real, like Germs, Minor Threat,
Damn.
shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now I'm looking at the songs. I remember now what. Yeah.
So this to me, rap obviously is my favorite genre ever, but like to me, rap music has gone through a lot of different periods where it gets very stale because there's definitely a box where most rappers stay in. They don't try to branch out. They don't want to do anything crazy.
Right.
What I loved about Yeezus is it was like the most fuck you I've ever heard any rap, because like even like when Odd Future and shit broke out of the box, it was really just lyrically. The beats were kind of the same.
Yeah.
Yeezus, this is like an industrial album when you listen to it. Like these beats are absolutely insane. And like, yeah, Black Skinhead, it's like very like stadium rock, but when you get it into like I'm In It, Hold My Liquor, what a crazy song.
I mean, I'm not even gonna lie, dude. Bound 2 was a great song.
Bound 2,
too.
great way to
Yeah.
record. But
It
Hold
was a
My
great
Liquor
ender.
features Bon Iver and Chief Keef on the same song.
That's wild.
Only
man.
Kanye can pull that off. That
Absolutely
shit.
insane, and it
Yeah.
works. And what I love, like that's a great example of that song being so little structure but so much
For
like
sure.
sound ambience, and it's just like everything just feels on that album that the flows are just going over empty space, and it works. It's just such an incredible album. Super dark. Obviously, if you go through the lyrics, you can find a bunch of things that make no sense that Kanye historically was inaccurate on, like when he says like keep it 300, like the Romans 300 bitches were the Trojans.
Yeah, that's not what's in the Romans.
Right. Exactly.
But
just the bar, dude.
He
Just
feels
the
it.
bar.
He
sounds
feels
good,
it,
yeah.
and that's Kanye at his best, right? It's like Kanye at his best is he's the confident guy that takes over a room, and mostly all of us can look to a great Kanye speech and be like, we don't agree with any of that, but we listen anyway because it's Kanye West,
Yeah.
and that album to me, like really.
Dude, I'm never gonna talk shit on any lyrics, especially for rap, because rap gets so much hate on just like the lyrics because they're always, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like, dude, if you look into rock or just like metal or whatever, some of the lyrics that they have are fucking. Dude, just listen to an album by any album by the Mars Volta.
Sure.
Complete nonsense.
Sure. Yeah.
And they literally talk about how they just like automatic write, and you know, it's like doesn't make any sense, but somehow there's meaning behind it.
And, you know, I've actually been listening to a lot more Mars Volta this year.
Good for you, dude.
Shout out.
Great fucking
Shout
great
out.
fucking
Great
artist.
band.
Shout out to J Funk from Atlanta who really encouraged me to go back.
Dude, they're fucking
and
awesome,
that's
man. I still
They're
listen to their shit like to this day.
Can I just share one anecdote about Yeezus about my life?
Please do.
The day it came out,
What'd you do?
I had a threesome that day.
Hey.
The first one?
No, but it was a great. it was one of my favorites, and at the time.
When you hear it, what can I ask? What song was playing when it happened?
Well, okay, no. So I was at Baby Nug's
Creamer
house.
Nation.
Blake, aka Baby Nug. I was at his house, and Yeezus had just come out. I was listening to it on the way there. I get to the said venue, like a party, right? And someone goes, I'm trying to take out names. Someone comes downstairs and was like, "Hey, this is going on upstairs. Like I'm hooking up with a chick," and I'm like, "What the fuck?" And she's like, "You want to come up?"
Or was it a chick that said that?
And I look at my boys and I'm like, yeah, like I'm going up. And then, so it's like,
Damn.
I listened to it on the way there. It was the day it came out. And then I went upstairs and
Hey, more
while
like.
there was a party downstairs, I was having a threesome upstairs.
Hey, more like threeses. Am I right?
Yeah, beautiful
Bleached
memory.
assholes?
Huh? You say bleached assholes?
Ba 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 ba.
So anyhow, shout out to the lovely ladies who made that threesome happen.
Shouts
Shout
out,
out,
bro.
dude.
Shouts out, bro.
Do you have a video?
This was 2013.
Yeah, link in bio.
Prove it, right?
This
Prove
is
it.
2013. You know the people. I have the references.
Oh God. So how many creamers we're gonna cream this?
I'm gonna give it 7 creamers.
Wow, really? I thought you were gonna say 10, man.
No, I'm not gonna.
You talk about this album so much.
Yeah, but
You reference it a lot.
I do. I think
But you
the
think it has
album.
flaws.
I think the album's impact on me and impact on music is high, but it's not. There's no impact sonically. Clearly, there's not a lot of albums that sound like it. Attitude-wise, it had a lot of impact, but sonically, it didn't. So I'm gonna give it 7 creamers.
Okay.
I'm creaming this out in a warehouse.
Okay.
Right.
Like
Empty?
yeah, like
One light.
you know, like
One
think
light.
about where like in the Fast and Furious, you know, where like Vin Diesel's meeting all his boys in those weird warehouse locations.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
where you're creaming
Okay.
this one.
I love how you.
Yeah, that's funny. You
You had to
reference.
put in a fucking Fast and Furious reference.
funny you-
Baby, I drive
That's
now.
crazy you mentioned that because that's my next movie marathon. Because I'm doing the whole.
Hey, let me know. I'm in a Fast and Furious movie group.
Are you?
Yeah, I've seen them all.
Yeah, because I'm doing the whole MCU thing ever since I watched Deadpool. But after this, I'm gonna do the Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious, where it's at, dude. Shout out Tyrese.
Shout out Tyrese.
Shout out to
Hey.
Han, dude. Whatever the
Han,
Korean
dude.
Yeah.
Han's a babe, dude.
Yeah, he's a good looking guy, and he works on cars.
Does he really?
Yeah, he has a bunch of cars and shit. Yeah.
Shout out
He
Han,
got a
dude.
collection. All right, Tusky.
All right. So what number is this? 90 what?
97.
97, yeah.
Oh, that doesn't make sense. How?
Because we just all did 98.
Yeah.
We've each said 3
Yeah.
hours.
We're doing 5, right?
Yeah. So we'll get 96 will be our last one, right?
96 is gonna be our last one.
Or
Yeah,
95?
technically,
Well,
okay,
199.
technically it's 96, and then we do 95 to 90. Does that make sense?
Well, no, we would do
All right.
95. to
Anyways,
91. Okay, yeah.
Wait.
number 97. I'm confused as to why
We're going through all 5, so whatever that makes it.
Because if you do 100 and then 99, 97, 96. So I don't. Yeah. I don't
Wait,
know.
hold on. Let's just run that back, right? 100.
Yeah.
99,
Uh-huh.
98, 97,
96.
96.
So that's 5, right? And then the next one we do 95 to 90. So 95.
Oh,
You know what
I
I mean?
see where you're.
Right?
Okay,
so that's.
I'm stupid, guys.
Nah, dude. It's
We've been
I'm
creaming a
sorry.
little too hard.
Yeah. Talking
All
about
right, so
creaming.
the next album I have is instrumental album.
Ooh, okay.
But it is a very, very October album.
Shout out.
Like, you ever been to the Pacific Northwest? This is the album you want to put on if you want to get scared.
Okay.
Take some mushrooms and look for fucking Jesus Beezus.
Okay.
And
yeah.
squashy.
Squash.
You put on an album called Never Wear the Way She Was by Colin Stetson.
Oh,
Colin Stetson is
yeah,
a
I know about
crazy.
Colin Stetson.
What instrument is that he uses? It's like it's called like a baritone clarinet or a baritone something.
Is it Stetson? Like
Stetson, yeah.
STETSON?
What did I say? Stetson?
Stetson?
Stenson?
Stenson?
Yeah.
Oh, I know it's Colin Stetson. I don't know
Yeah, I
who Colin
thought-
Stetson is. Okay,
Oh, okay. Well,
interesting. Okay,
it's
It's this guy, right?
no.
What? How do you spell
The
that?
album. Look up the album name. It's called Never Wear the Way She Was.
Never Wear the Way She Was.
Yes, Never Wear the Way.
I just need the reference.
She was. The album cover has like a.
It is Colin Stetson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
was that not?
It was the guy, yeah.
Well, oh, I've never seen the guy before.
You said
Anyways,
Stenson,
this
so I was
album,
like-
this album is fucking amazing. I love this album. This album is one of those albums where you listen to it and images come to your head,
Wow, I've never heard
and
of this.
feelings come to your
Okay.
body,
Wow.
and sound comes into your ears, and saliva comes into your mouth,
Okay.
and air goes into your nose. Like you feel all of the feelings, and you've experienced everything.
Very dark album cover.
Very
It
dark
is,
album cover.
Absolutely.
It's incredible, man. There's so many. Oh man, like it's just.
Also, want to point out this won a Juno Award. So shout out
Really?
to
Shout
to
out
them.
to Juno. I don't know what that is.
That's a
Wow.
Canadian award for like it's like the Canadian, not the Grammys, but like it's like the Canadian like recording arts
Oh, is he
award.
Canadian?
He
be, right?
probably is.
Gotta be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see where he's from.
That's amazing. But yeah, this album is definitely an album that when I heard it, it was the beginning of winter, and I was living in Oregon at the time, and dude, like it becomes like dark there really really soon.
Sure.
And it's a very mysterious place in general. But then when this album came out, I was like, I felt like I was Jack-o'-lantern or something. You know what I mean?
Really.
It's a great album, man. If you guys haven't heard it, please do. Winter's coming, and it's definitely one of those ones that get you in the vibe of like wanting to.
I'll definitely listen to it.
Get spooky with it.
I feel like I should listen to it when it gets colder. I
Yeah.
feel like it would. I would feel like it would like I could feel the album more.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm
You know?
really pumped to listen to this because
Yeah, I added it
I've seen Colin Stetson's name. I've heard a couple things. I was like, oh, it's cool, but I didn't really know. He has a lot of music, so I didn't really know where to
Yeah.
start.
Listen to this album.
All
if
right.
you like this album, you'll like the rest of his shit.
What's the creamer
I'm
scale?
giving it a 10 out of 10.
Okay.
10 out 10 out.
Absolutely.
Wait, we got a 10 creamer. We
10
got
creamer,
a 10
dude.
out of 10 creamer.
It's a 10 creamer, and I'll tell you how I want to drink
a
it.
cream nuke.
Okay, lonely road, right?
Uh-huh.
All trees along the road.
Love that.
One singular light post out there, and the light is just going in and out, and you're walking towards the light. You got a couple creamers on your backpack. You're drinking. You have your headphones in.
Yeah.
It's dark. It's kind of foggy. Like
This is
it's
like a music to walk
scary.
home by kind of shit.
I mean, I don't know where you're walking in this, but you're definitely going to something spooky.
Okay,
And like,
spooky
and like, I'm probably gonna cream myself just thinking of how spooky it is. You know what I mean? Like, it's a different type of cream, but it's a cream.
Okay, I like that. I like that pick. That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's a wow. This is an interesting list we all got going so far. I
Yeah.
like this.
So
These are all.
We also, by the way, like should we now that we all have Apple Music too, we should either have a playlist of put like the entire each
Well,
album on there, or just do top songs, like our favorite songs from each album.
can do the
make a
album. That's
playlist.
a
we
good
should
idea.
we should do like we can make playlists, right? Just put like whatever podcast name we think of, episode 1, like artist list,
Sure.
and just do like 1 or 2 songs from each of the albums that you've listed,
Yeah.
and put it on there.
Like the
There you
best
go.
songs we think you'll like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think that'd
I'll
be
cut
cool.
this out.
Yeah.
No, we can keep it, dude.
No,
Fuck
keep
it.
it.
Hey,
Nah, we'll cut this out.
we're transparent.
Yeah, dude. Link in bio.
in bio.
Yeah, link in bio.
So yeah, that's my top.
All
What's
right.
that? 97.
That was 97 for you, yeah.
So Ikko,
Yeah.
go ahead with your 97 pick, my guy.
97 for me.
Mustache looking hot.
Hey, thanks, bro.
Mm.
Know what I mean?
97 for me is Time Capsules 2 by Oberhofer.
Dang, dude.
You know who that is?
No,
I've
I
never
don't.
heard of this. Please
Overhofer?
Give us
Yeah,
some
or
details.
Oberhofer. I don't know how you say it. O-B-E-R.
Oh, okay. I've seen that name.
H-O-F-E-R.
Are they German?
Go again.
No,
how
he's
do you spell it?
O-B-E-R. H-O-F-E-R.
Where's he from?
He's actually from Brooklyn.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like a Hispanic dude from Brooklyn. He actually
Interesting.
this album came out 2012. I remember I put it on there because I don't know if you remember. You might remember, but it's still going on. But do you remember BIRP?
B-I-R-P.
It's like Blalock's indie rock playlist.
Yeah,
And they
of
would
course, yeah.
make a playlist every month of all the songs that came
Yeah.
out. Like every month for years. They still do that, which is
It's like
crazy.
BRIP.FM or
Yes,
whatever.
so
yeah.
they still do that till this day, which is crazy. But that's
Yes.
how I would find songs was from that website, and they had one every month since like I'm gonna say like 2011, and I'd find the songs. I'd fucking download it, via fucking LimeWire or YouTube to MP3, right, whatever it
Right.
was, and I'd put it in my laptop. But they had the song "Away From You" and a couple of songs on there. I was like, oh, this is sick, and then I just downloaded it, transferred it to my iPod, and just listened to that album for like weeks. But it was just one of those like nostalgic, like finding it on one of those websites and then just converting it and putting it in my iPod and just listening to it in class literally every single fucking day.
Hell yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome, man.
Yeah. Creamer scale, I'm gonna say 6. He just came out with he just did a score soundtrack
Ooh.
for don't give me hold on.
Wes Anderson? He looks like
No,
he'd be a Wes
he
Anderson
did
thing.
he just did a
Yeah.
score soundtrack for the Netflix series called The Andy Warhol Diaries.
Oh,
Dang,
shit.
that's
Yeah,
a big.
that came
that's
out
a
in
big
2022. So
Dang.
That's a
yeah,
big
so
get.
I'm just like, holy shit, like this is
He creamed that when he heard
yeah,
that.
he creamed that
Yeah.
one.
He
Like good
creamed
for
that
him,
one.
I'm gonna give it a 6. I feel like, it's
I'm gonna have to listen to this because I've never heard this guy or this album or anything like that.
Interesting name.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's good. I feel like you'd like him
Yeah.
more. It's more like the upbeat indie kind of stuff. And then I give it a 6. It's probably like for me, I would like in New York, taking the train, with the headphones on just to get me
Creaming
pumped
on
up.
the subway.
Creaming on the subway, got a couple of creamers in your
Dang,
backpack, maybe in your
yeah.
pockets or something.
Yeah.
Like the routine of just like, getting from point A to point B with that music with like a
Creaming on the L
little-
train.
yeah,
Yeah, that's a
little,
good cream
little
right
pep
there.
in your step, like
Yeah,
fast
dude.
walking type of shit.
Get off on Lennox.
Yeah, or Jamaica
Or
Jamaica.
Marcy.
Or shit,
Marcy
yeah,
Ave,
yeah.
dude. Hey,
Nah, you gotta change that when you hit Marcy, dude. I
Okay,
feel like you
yeah.
gotta change the songs
You're
after.
right, dude.
Probably like what Jamaica. Like,
Yeah, okay.
Or
Well, that's Queens though. I don't know, man. Queens is.
yeah, you're right.
I don't know.
Yeah, dude. What about Queen? Yeah,
Maybe
man.
like Manhattan to Brooklyn.
I don't know.
Yeah,
anything
Hell's
in New York
Kitchen,
State,
maybe.
so I just
Hell's
wanted to be a
Kitchen,
part
yeah.
of
That's
it.
a good. Yeah.
Your East
What
Village.
about Daredevil Street?
I don't know what that.
Or
is.
you know what? Or no. You know what? Williamsburg.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, it's
okay.
like
Shout out to
Williamsburg.
Williamsburg, dude.
Yeah.
What about
Williamsburg.
Gettysburg? I'm sorry, I don't know anything about New York. I just wanted to be a part
Me
of the
neither.
conversation.
Me neither. But
Yeah, we know enough.
yeah, we do. I think the
We've
city.
been to Williamsburg together. That's where we did Kava, right?
We did go to Williamsburg, but we mostly stayed in Brooklyn, and then in our trip, I mean Manhattan was cool. I didn't really.
Manhattan's not my vibe. Dude.
It wasn't my vibe, dude.
No.
Brooklyn,
Nah,
Williamsburg.
Uptown in general. Is that considered uptown? I guess that's more central. But Brooklyn's fun, man. Brooklyn's fun. Queens, I don't like. I'm not a Queens guy. I'm sorry to any Queens listeners, but I'm not
yeah.
a Queens guy.
Yeah, Queens wasn't the vibe for
What
me.
about
either.
What a
Coney
weird
Island.
dichotomy, by the way. Queens, your two most famous people, Nas and Donald Trump.
from Queens?
Really?
Wild.
What'd you say? Coney Island?
Yeah. What
You
about
mean
Coney Island?
Coney Island?
Oh, corny.
No, we call it Corny Island over here. Blah, blah.
All
All
right.
right. So 6 creams. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a
Interesting.
6. And then 97 for you.
Okay,
man.
97. This album, I'm taking it back up. the northern border to Canada.
Okay. Ryan Reynolds territory, huh?
This album is so instrumental to how I make music.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Like, I don't think I've really
I'm
ever played it for you or anything like that. But it's not a rap album. It's like it's an indie project. Guy's name is Chad Vangaalen. The album is called Soft Airplane. Incredible album. Taught me so much about how to like structure a song, how to make beats, how to like really play with a synthesizer but make it kind of like toned down so you can sing over it. That guy right there.
I've never.
Weird lyrics, but I feel like they're very like everyman, everyday lyrics.
I mean, the most popular song is "Bare Feet on Wet Grip Tape." That sounds fucking crazy. I'm all for it. I just added it on my list.
If you guys are gonna really try to connect with a song on this album, "Bones of Man" is incredible.
Okay.
"City of Electric Light," TMNT Mask. It's an incredible album. I can't say enough about it. It also did such like a good job to me of mixing like solo guitar work and then bringing in other sounds. And I feel like before that, as somebody who grew up in the rap world, what I thought rock music was supposed to be was just like rock bass drums and it's going the whole time. That taught me of like you start here and then you end on something bigger. You can switch the things, you know.
Yeah.
It's just an incredible fucking album. I'm giving it. I'm gonna give it 9 creamers.
Wow.
Ooh.
And you're creaming this in a forest in the daytime, right? This is forest rock at its finest, gentlemen.
Wow.
You're in it's the daytime.
Nothing around, just you in the forest.
You in the forest.
And the sun coming through the leaves.
And you know what? There's no other animals. It's just you and the dog. You and your dog are out there.
What kind of dog we talking?
We're talking a husky.
Okay.
It's
all
an
right,
absolute husky. Picture that, Tusky Jack with Husky Jack. Yeah.
Question. Why is the album called Soft Airplanes? Like, does it when you hear the album, does it give you that vibe of like being like
Soft Airplane? Yeah, it kind of does.
Like
actually,
you're chilling in an airplane. It gives you that vibe like that.
It doesn't give me that, but it gives me to me, if the album's very playful in one end with dark lyrics, like it feels very much like a grown man really honed his childlike imagination to make the album.
Okay.
And even when you look at the album artwork, it's like it looks like a 5th grader's like art project. Like see like the way he draws it, you know. So it's like to me it's almost like Where the Wild Things Are. You know, it has that energy, which is maybe what gives me that forest vibe. Like it feels like he constructed a plane out of cardboard. Maybe.
You ever seen Swiss Army Man?
Yeah, with Paul Dano and
yeah.
What's his name?
I feel
Daniel
like
Radcliffe.
when he's describing this, it kind of sounds like that type of vibe.
I finally watched that movie, by the way.
Great movie, right?
Yeah, great movie.
It's a Dada movie, dude. Don't question it. Yeah. Or else you're questioning your sanity.
Don't question Daniel Radcliffe in that movie.
Don't ever.
Never.
Yeah. So.
Don't.
Well, I gotta listen to that. I'm excited to listen to that.
Yeah, I just
that
added it, so I'll listen to it too at some point. But.
Yeah. It's definitely like an indie rock album, but I don't know. I just heard it at the right time in my life, I guess. So.
You're a creamer, huh?
Creaming.
All right. We're creaming, dude. We're creaming.
Oh, shout out. That was released on Sub Pop, so you know, part of the Sub Pop.
Shout out Sub Pop, dude.
Sub Pop universe.
Great
label.
Great record label.
All right.
Wait, this is the last round, right?
Last round.
So we're trying to guess.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Go ahead, Eeks.
I'm gonna say something like The Voids.
Okay, The Voids.
Ooh, okay, that's a good pick.
You can just guess the artist. Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
guess
you
the
don't have to
artist.
guess. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say. I don't even know if you listen to them, but I don't know. I'm gonna say Alice in Chains.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, hey, that's a good guess too.
Okay, so my next album pick is it's one that I didn't think was gonna be ever in my top of anything.
Okay.
But I ended up going to a record store and I bought this album because there's a particular song I like. The album is called "The World Is a Ghetto," and it's by War. The band War.
Okay.
And the reason I got it is because in that album it has the song Cisco Man or Cisco Kid.
Was a friend of mine.
Yeah, Cisco Kid, right? And the reason I know that song is because of the movie called Taxi with Queen Latifah and Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
Love that movie and I love that song.
Was that the song that he has to play in order for him to drive?
No, that's You never left it, you and me.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Whatever song
yeah.
that is.
Okay. It
Yeah.
wasn't. Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Okay.
So anyways, I bought that record, right? And I played it on my record player. Dude, like the album is incredible, man. Like you play it through and you're just chilling, you're vibing, you want to dance, you want to like sing to it. Like it's such a vibe.
Yeah, I never really listened to that album in full.
Dude, it's a great album. I'm not even kidding because I've played it on the vinyl so many times. I actually don't even know what the songs are. But when I play it all the way through front, the first disc and the second disc.
Man, that's the beauty about listening to vinyl, dude. You have, I mean, obviously you can go from another track, but just listen to it front to back.
It's the true album experience.
It is.
It really is. Like I don't know. Like I said, I only know that one song. The rest of them, I only know them by hearing them because of the vinyl. Right. And then if you actually want to go through the songs, that's fine. But when you listen to the vinyl, it's one of those vinyls or those albums that like when you're playing it through, like you don't even realize that it's another song.
Yeah.
Some of them you do. Yeah. But the album is just it's just so cool, man. Like if you like that type of vibe, you know, of like the congos and like the drums and like it's super upbeat, like it's just like a chill like time, or not chill, but like kind of like a party environment.
Yeah.
This album is fucking awesome like that, dude.
Wow. Okay.
I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 creamer.
Ooh.
It's a great
another creamer nuke.
A
creamer nuke.
It's a creamer nuke.
Damn, dude.
And here's the setting, right?
So that's the perfect creamer.
My house.
That's what we call the perfect creamer.
We're creaming this at my house in this room. Right here in this little studio.
Who would have thought?
Wow. Okay. So
because this is where I creamed it.
Wow, dude. So we're brewing creamer right here. Homemade cream.
Yeah, dude. So basically just at home. Hey, let me show you guys.
Think of it as like kombucha, but at home.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But like instead of kombucha, creamer.
Creamer.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So yeah, dude. Wait, hold on. So this is your last one, right?
Yeah.
So Ikko's next. Brent, we have to guess what Ikko's is.
Number 96, the last one.
If by the way, if we guess the artist, you have to, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys. Yeah, you guys are right.
You wanna go first, Brent?
No, you go first.
Huh?
You go first.
Okay, I'm gonna go with. Let's see here. This is hard. I'm gonna go with Warpaint.
Damn, that's actually a good choice.
That's a good. Sure. That's a good choice.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna go Dum Dum Girls.
That's a good choice too for both of you.
Okay.
But that would probably be higher.
Okay. Said, but you stupid.
No.
But you dumb as fuck. You dumb.
Mine is "Remind Me Tomorrow" by Sharon Van Etten. Have you heard that album?
I've never heard of
that. Yeah.
Great album. What was it? When was this? 2019, I believe. So I never really listened to her, and then I started listening, or I read something about her writing this album. She was writing this album while she was pregnant with her first child. She was attending school to have a degree in something. I think it's like psychology.
Yeah. And
then making and then acting in a Netflix show that I was watching called The OA.
Okay.
And then she was a cameo for the like new revamped Twin Peaks.
Jesus, she was doing.
Dang,
yeah, so I was like, oh my god, I was like, this is
busy.
Yeah, I was like, damn, this is like that's like I respect that, you know. So I was like, that's crazy. So I listened to it, and beautiful record. All while doing that too. Like if you put that in context and you listen to it, I'm like, damn, like that's fucking like it's a beautiful record front to back, very deep. Very deep. Just one of those records.
How many songs are on the album?
Let me double check here.
Because I was thinking about that earlier when you said the Yeezus album.
Yeah.
I looked at how many songs are on there. There's 10 songs, and I was like, honestly, dude, like I think 10 songs are.
That song has 10 songs.
You see?
And I mean, you know, all these like track songs are pretty deep. I Told You Everything, No One's Easy to Love, Memorial Day, Comeback Kid, Jupiter 4, 17, Malibu, You Shadow, Hands, and Stay. I'm like, damn, you know.
Love that.
But yeah, that one I'm gonna put on there just because I never heard about her. I just read something about how she did all that while writing that album, and I was like, that's pretty fucking crazy.
She was writing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, that's pretty fucking crazy. Like, because I mean, we're all musicians here.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
So I get stuck fucking writing lyrics sometimes, you know, and I'm like, damn, that's fucking crazy for her to do that with all that shit. I'm just like, she got like a 9-to-5 job. You know what I mean? So
Making real art, real music, it's not easy, man.
it's not,
you know,
dude. It's
exhausting.
not.
It's
It's exhausting,
not an AI,
bro.
you know, prompt shit. It's
Yeah,
really not.
it's 100% exhausting. It really tests your mind and even your physical. You know.
Yeah.
And so
That's very true, because remember that one time, dude, we did like 3-4 hours of recording, and then after you and me were like just. We just felt like we worked out or something.
dude,
It
it's
is
exhausting,
crazy.
bro.
It's-
100%.
That's when I've said, I'm sure you've heard me say this before to you, like, where I'm like, how much fun am I really having? Because you get so exhausted. It's a job. It is a job. And
Yeah.
to do that while working like a 9 to 5, I respect the fuck out of her.
And
For
she's
that. I gotta listen to
pregnant.
that. And she's pregnant, bro.
Pregnant, 2 acting
Honestly,
gigs,
being pregnant and doing
and
nothing,
going to school.
being pregnant and doing absolutely nothing is enough for me to be like, fuck that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're going to school. You're working.
yeah.
And she got a man's.
And she was going to school, studying acting, and then writing a song. That's crazy. While being pregnant is crazy. I respect that. So I listened to it. Beautiful record. I mean, I probably wouldn't have listened to
Is
it
she
without
German?
the context. No, I think she's American.
Oh, she's American. Wow. She
She's
got that work
actually, I
ethic.
think she's
Surprised.
Hold on, let
Man.
me see. I think so. Don't quote me.
Not working like them Germans.
That's why.
Yeah, she's from Clinton, New Jersey.
Oh, shout out Clinton.
Shout
Shout
out New Jersey.
Shout out Clinton.
Shout out Clinton, but don't shout out the Clintons.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah,
Keep your third eye
Yeah.
open. Crowd,
Yeah.
You know?
but yeah, that was my 96.
Okay. What's the
Creamer scale?
creamers?
I'm gonna say 8.5. This is something where you just like go on the rooftop,
Sure.
lay down,
Yeah.
have a creamer, like while you're laying down. And you
Workaholics type of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
okay.
like a New York rooftop,
Okay.
And then you just like lay down and you either look at the view of the city, the lights, or the and then just like in the sky and the moon or whatever, and you just have
So
a creamer.
you're pondering life, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
dude.
exactly.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah,
I like
one
that.
of those albums,
That's definitely a creamin', dude.
That's it's creaming for a cream. Yeah.
A
dude.
creaming for a beaming, dude. All right, hold on. It's
Oh
not-
yeah, we gotta guess Brent's.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
I'm gonna go with, let's see, something. See, the thing is that Brent has a lot of interesting and weird like artists that he likes.
Yeah, and I know one. Can I go first?
Yeah, please do.
Cymbals eat guitars.
Ooh. Yeah, that's not this one, but that's you're close on my list.
Fuck.
Impressive.
I'm gonna say I don't even know what that is.
Did
but
I
I'm
say it
gonna-
right? Cymbals eat guitars, or
Yeah,
is it
yeah.
guitar?
Cymbals eat guitars. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right, plural.
What if I just like make up a random artist?
You're probably gonna be wrong. But you could try.
All right. I'm gonna say, man, I don't even know what to say.
You got it, bro. Anything, any.
I would say Logic.
That's 100%. That is not on his top 100, bro. Now you're just trolling him.
Yo,
Well, that's what I wanted.
let me
to
tell you,
say.
Logic don't make my top 700 albums. Of all time.
But what about top 800?
No. Maybe he makes
Top 10,000?
10,000. Sure, I'll give him 10,000. I'll give him top 3,000.
Damn.
All right, sorry. Go ahead. We prolonged your last one.
So I'm actually gonna go Meat Puppets 2.
Wow.
Some people have stylized this album as Lee Li, but it is more commonly known as Meat Puppets 2 with the Roman numerals 2. Great fucking album, incredible.
Okay.
Never heard it.
Alternative album. You've heard certain songs on them as covered by Nirvana.
Okay.
A couple of the songs were covered on MTV Unplugged,
Meat Puppets, huh?
including Lake of Fire, where the bad folks go when they die. They don't go to heaven where the angels cry.
Oh, I think you showed me this before. I'm not too sure.
Incredible lyrics. Has these like weird elements of like some songs will start grungy, and then it almost gets into this weird, like, I think this album came out in the 80s, but like it gets into like what's like proto 90s like
94.
radio
Or,
rock.
sorry, 84.
84. So
yeah.
like you hear certain riffs
Okay.
where you're like, yeah, I see Soundgarden, I see Nirvana, and then these riffs go into like weird, like this sounds like it could be a Hootie and the Blowfish riff.
Damn, I haven't heard that
It's
in a minute.
It's fucking bizarre, but The lyrics are so incredible. His voice, I'm not gonna lie, it's one of those records. It takes you a while to get into the voice.
Okay.
But for what this album did, like lyrically for me, like listen, like I was a kid when I was fortunate enough to hear the Meat Puppets, this album, before I heard Nirvana's MTV Unplugged. Just with my own musical journey, so I was fortunate enough. I heard the Meat
was a
Puppets
great
versions of
MTV Unplugged, by the way.
Classic. But I was able to hear Lake of Fire and Plateau before Kurt Cobain sang them. So I had reference to, like, I think be like, oh, this is like the true sound of it or whatever. I don't know. I really like it because it's dark, but it's quirky. It's a very quirky album, in my opinion.
Dude,
I
was looking through the album, and I was looking through all the other albums. The artwork for all of them is really cool.
It's like,
yeah,
it's like paintings. Well,
Yeah.
the one that you
Yeah.
showed me puppets too. But.
Just two dudes. Also, if you look at the MTV Unplugged, and I'm sure they're so sick of being compared to that, but they're actually playing along with Nirvana.
Oh shit!
In that they bring two dudes out, they're playing with them.
That's awesome.
Great fucking album. I'm gonna give it.
Creamer scale.
I'm gonna give it 5 creamers.
Okay.
I am going to.
Is it because it's so weird?
It's a weird album, and you got to be in the mood to listen to it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like you can't just like pop it up in the morning type shit.
I can, but I get everyone else can.
Dude, we all pop it up in the morning. Come on.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, listen, guys, I'm 34. I don't got many more years of popping it up in the morning.
Kegels.
How many more years do you think you got of that?
I think I got 3.
Solid 3?
I think I got 3 at
Most.
most. I think it'll probably fade out. That's why. Seriously, anytime anything about erectile dysfunction ever comes up, dude, I'm nice as fuck about it because I know my day is coming. And
That's interesting.
I'm not gonna let y'all roast me with my soft dick.
Not the EDs,
I
bro.
don't think I've ever thought about that.
I
ever.
think about
I
that
never think.
all the
I never
time,
think
dude.
like, oh, dude. Once I,
Can't spell bed without ed.
I've thought about that.
I think
too.
about it all the time.
Yeah.
don't never think about that.
But
Anyways,
also, hard drug use and alcohol can,
2 things I've done.
yeah.
Thanks for reminding me. Ikko.
Yeah. So, hey, I've
drinking
been there
beer
too,
right
brother.
now. Drinking a creamer.
This beer also, by the way, it kind of tastes like when you get an impression at the dentist, but I like it.
Oh, dude, I hate. Ew.
Yeah.
You talking about like that blue gooey shit?
That purple goose shit.
Or purple?
That
Bro.
purple. Oh.
Let me tell you a story about that one time, dude. I went to the dentist and they were doing that imprinting shit.
Sure.
And they put that stuff, dude. The taste and smell, I couldn't handle it, bro. I fucking puked. I almost
Really?
puked like 30
it's weird.
times.
I mean,
Like,
I'm not a fan of it, but
fucking
like,
gagging the
yeah,
whole time.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Disgusting.
Gross.
But anyhow, so 5 creamers. You're gonna cream at a very independent bookstore.
Okay.
That's where I'm creaming
What do
this
you mean
at.
independent?
Like an
it's-
independently, like
Not like Barnes and Noble.
not a Barnes and
Oh,
Noble,
you're talking about
Like
like,
a mom and
Coppercat.
pop-
Coppercat.
Coppercat. Yeah.
mom and
yeah,
pop
yeah.
bookstore.
Yeah.
Coppercat.
Um,
Say it.
Copper Cat.
Yeah.
It's
Uh,
it's on Horizon.
On
Ridge.
Horizon, like by
Yeah.
Stephanie.
And it's
yeah.
like you're wearing
The place is cool, by the way.
you're wearing like a shirt with a lot of patchwork.
Mhm.
You know what I
I like
mean?
that.
Ideally, I have longer hair for this.
Right.
You know,
Like how long?
like
your
your
shoulders?
length. Your length.
My length?
Yeah.
Dang. Okay. Blonde, like your hair color now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um.
So you're looking straight up hippie.
Yeah.
You look
But
like
I'm
a
looking.
hippie.
I'm looking sexy too. Don't get it twisted.
How you looking sexy? You got your Versace belt on?
Nah, dude. No. This is a no designer cream fit.
Okay.
for
Right.
that.
Right.
I mean, I got the Versace belt on right now.
Yeah,
Okay,
With the
flex,
Montfrere
flex.
jeans. You know
Flex,
what I mean?
dude,
But,
flex.
Yeah, it's a little creamer flex.
It's light cream.
It's a light cream.
But anyhow,
Minimal cream.
so yeah, so shout out Meat Puppets. This was good, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long is this episode?
2 hours?
99 minutes.
Oh, that's great, dude. We're 9 minutes longer than the movie Grown Ups.
Nine-
Oh my
Nine.
god, dude.
What? The movie grows is 90
minutes, dude. Adam Sandler, he's a king of making 90-minute classes.
Speaking of, he's making another
Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sequel.
Wow, dude.
So yeah, this was super fun. I love the fact that there's a lot of albums that were said that I have no idea.
Yeah, this is great. I love this.
Or the artists I didn't
I love
heard of.
talking about music in general.
Right.
So
Yeah, listen. We're gonna upload this. If we get more than 2 listens,
we'll keep
If
going.
we get more than
going.
one listen, dude, we're gonna keep going.
We'll do like
wait, the one listen can't be us though.
No, it has to be us.
Yeah, it has to be. Or else how are we gonna keep going, dude?
Yeah.
How are we gonna keep going?
Do you listen? Did when we were doing pods, did y'all listen to them?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think
I never listened to
Not
any of them.
okay. Not
Well,
the,
I would, but not when it came out. But like years later, I would listen if I'm up
Years
late at
later?
night. Yeah, like up late at night.
okay. So not the first like.
This guy says
No, the
years
first
later.
like when we first started podcasting.
Yeah.
The first like 5 episodes, I could not listen to my voice
Really?
at all. I was like, dude, like
Dude, your voice is so much better than
I was
mine,
like,
bro.
no, dude. I was like, this is weird because you're not used.
How's
you're
it
not.
better than yours?
Cause dude, I sound like a fucking. I don't know, bro. I sound like
sound
Dude,
like
you have a
you're
great
from
voice.
Boston.
I don't know what you're
just-
talking about,
dude,
bro.
people hear my voice and they just know I got freckles. Like I hate it.
But you don't.
You got freckles?
I got freckles.
Where? Let me see. Where?
What are you talking about, dude? Look at my fucking arm, dude. I got hella freckles. Are you kidding
Nah,
me?
dude, those are called
Dude,
beauty
I'm
marks.
freckled up.
Those are
bro.
beauty marks,
Yeah.
bro. Think
No,
about
I don't
it.
think you're
Some
frecked
people are
up.
bricked
bro.
up. I'm frecked up.
You're really not though. I never.
Dude, you're
I've not-
insane. Come
no,
take
but
a
listen,
look.
listen. When people have freckles, right? Like
Freckles. No, I don't got that. I don't know what that is.
the majority of the time, people are like,
Look at this.
"Oh yeah, that person's really freckly."
I mean, I
No,
wouldn't
look,
say a
look
lot.
at, look at. Look closely. These are all freckles, dude.
Yeah, but I mean, I never looked at you and been like, "Oh yeah, Brent, he's freckly."
No, I know, but people hear my voice. I sound, dude.
Well, now they know.
I sound like a dude who's just like, hey, let's go to the Phoebe Bridgers concert.
Oh
This
god,
weekend.
don't ever say that again, dude.
What? I love Phoebe Bridgers.
I feel like I was gonna say. I feel like Eagles
Phoebe.
I like Phoebe.
Yeah.
in the
dude.
first like 100 albums gonna have a Phoebe Bridge.
I might have a
I like
Phoebe
Phoebe.
Bridges song.
No, I don't know, dude. I don't like my voice. I like your voice.
I
though.
like
I
all
like-
your guys'
I like
voices, and I like
everyone's
my
voice,
own
too.
voice.
I like
too.
your
But
voice. too.
no, you know when you watch a video of yourself or something.
Like naked.
No, like
Oh.
just what? No, like
Creamer Nation.
Creamer.
you know
How
when
many
you
creams?
when you watch a video or an audio of yourself, you're like, whoa, like I sound.
At
fucking...
first, yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, so that's
You
why
have to
for a
get
while
used
I
to it.
didn't, and then
Yeah.
I would just kind of like slowly listen to them. Like after I'm like, okay, I got
Oh, dude,
used
you
to
got,
it.
you're the
so.
Velvet Voice, dude. You
I
got a
know,
smooth
man.
ass voice.
VV, bro. VV for
Yeah,
Velvet Voice,
dude.
not Vendetta.
All right, boys. Well, this has been fun.
Yeah. Hopefully, listen, not just to the boys, but to the audience. Hopefully,
Nice.
hopefully for the audience, y'all got some new music to listen to.
Hey, if you
Hopefully-
guys are fans and are listening, you know, come join us. You know,
Where?
here. Why not?
Where? They ain't coming to my house.
Not my house, dude.
Or just you know.
He
just,
said here. This is my house.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. Or
He's
or
inviting
just
people he don't
or you
even
know what? Just message us on what you're,
Yeah, we'll do
100 to
Skype live. We'll do
96,
Skype
yeah.
live.
and then we can.
And then the only way that they can
We'll go on Chatterbait once a month.
you know we'll do a live video call and you have to have a creamer with them.
Or
else
no,
we
they
don't get
just
to
send
talk
us
to
their 5 albums and we'll name it and they'll be like, okay, like this is solid.
We'll
picks.
talk shit.
We'll
Yeah.
talk shit, dude.
Yeah, we'll talk shit.
And
Well,
then
I
if
already
they-
know. Listen, this is the first episode. We're being nice. I know at some point
We
we're gonna
tell-
have some album. We get higher up to like people's top 25. I know we're gonna disagree about some shit. There's probably gonna be a little more argument.
Yeah, we are.
Because I already know this fool's gonna put Logic in like number 18
How do you
or
know
some
that?
shit. Because,
You don't even know. You don't even know that.
bro, don't make me read the group chat from earlier. You're like,
Read it.
Logic,
Go ahead.
Logic top 5.
Oh, that's something we'll talk about later. But top 5 rappers. Well,
Oh,
that's
top 5 rappers. I
no,
got
that's another topic, right?
That's not a topic,
So,
dude.
Yeah,
you. You guys already know my answer though, right?
I know. But hey, you know.
And I'm just trolling y'all. Come on.
I know. No.
You'd be surprised, man. He's a multimillionaire for a reason.
Yeah, so a lot of people are. Roseanne's a multimillionaire. She's not in my top 5.
Oh, Ricky Roseanne.
Roseanne doesn't make music.
A lot of people would argue either just Logic.
Oh my God.
Anyways, this has
Anyways.
been super fun, y'all.
Guys,
We're gonna
This is
record
great.
the next episode actually like right now, so we're gonna pause this and we're gonna go take a break and we're gonna come back and do the.
yeah,
Anyways,
this was great.
like and subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Please tune in next week or whenever it comes
Tune
out.
in later. 'cause
Or
we're
2
gonna
weeks
upload
from now.
later.
All right.
Love you guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Kramer Nation.